So hello and welcome to the episode where we are going to dive deeper inside the dashboards in Python. And to work with that, we'll need few imports, but before that, we've got our database, which you can of course download from the links below the video. Without further ado, we need to start. So first of all, go and create main.py, and that will be our file where we will just create the magic. In the meantime, go and we need to import install pandas plotly. Oh, come on, without that. Pandas plotly dash and dash bootstrap components. Wait a few seconds, it's going to be installed. First of all, we are going to import a few things. First, we'll import SQLite 3 to connect to the SQLite database that we got over here. The next thing that we need to do is import pandas and aspd. The next thing, we are going to import plotly.express as px, and that's for creating some kind of interactive and shiny charts. The next thing, we need to from dash import dash dcc and html, and that's the dash app building blocks. Then we're going to have dash dot dependencies, and we're gonna import input and output, and that for reactive callbacks. And as the other thing, the last one, we need to have dash bootstrap components as dbc, and that's for prettier layout with our bootstrap themes. First of all, we are going and we need to connect to our SQL database, and we need to con equals SQLite 3 dot connect, and here we call the sales.db, and we are connected to our database. Then we need to define the SQL query to get the product sales data, and to create that we need to go query equals, and here we are going to have magic with that select, and we need to select product, region, sales amount, and sales date from sales data, because whenever we got here, we've got the table that's called the sales data, and that's why we need it over here. Then we need to execute the query and load our result into a pandas data frame, so df as data frame, pd.read SQL, and here we got the query and where we connected to our database. And after we connect to our database, we need to convert our sales, so sales data equals to date time type of the time-based operation, so pd to date time, and here we are going to have df sales date as we've got, not sales data but sales date, because it's about the date plus spaces. And the next thing that we are going to have is like create that dash app instance, and I will just choose the which style name, and yeah, the cyborg, so it will be like more darkish one, and we will stick with that. The next thing that we need is to have like app.title to assign our title. It will be shiny sales dashboard. It can be in that time. Whenever we are going later, we need to have an app layout, and here we will have some magic, because we need to go to the HTML values and drop downs and another thing. So dbc, so our dashboard, the dash bootstrap components, that container, and here we are going to start the magic. HTML dot h1. Whenever you would like to just follow along, you can write it on your own, but does I have everything? Bold, label, product. I've got everything over here. Sales by region, sales over time. Okay, but also I need to have full width of the layout, so float equals true over there. So whenever you would like to just go along line by line, you can. Don't worry, the whole code will be also available for you to download. You just copy and paste everything step by step from the link in the description, where you can get also the database. The next thing, we need to have fallback for our interactivity, we can call it. So we need the creator, up, fallback. And here we are going to have two things. First, it will be output, and here we'll go sales by region, and it will figure. So first of all, first output will be region-wise pie chart. The next one will be the monthly sales bar chart, and that input is the selected product from the drop down. So with that arguments, we can go, and we need the function to have the decoration working without any problems. And here we'll just get update charts, and we'll get to the selected products. And first of all, we need to filter the data frame to only include data for the selected products. So filter df.product, and it equals selected product. And with that, we can go and have the next one. So we are going to create the first chart, the pie chart. Be that region, we can call it px.pie. So we are going to have a pie chart, and filtered df will be the first argument. Then we have the names. It will be region, which tell us which categories region we've got. Then we've got values, says amount, and it tell us the values that we've got over here. At the title, we can have like sales by region. We can stay with that. Selected product, so it will be the chart title. Whenever we select another product from our drop down, we'll have another title right here, so it will be more interactive. And color, discrete sequence, it will be px.colors. Right now you can help me. Sequential, RD blue, and is the color palette. After we've got that chart by style, we need to slice or kind of pull out effects and style for dark background. So pick region dot update braces, and here we are going to have text info. It will be percentage plus label, and full will be half times len from our iterative data frames from the region that unique. Then we also need pick region and update our layout, update layout, and here paper.bg color. We can have like the transparent background. So red, green, blue will be 0, and the transparency will be also set to 0. Font color will be set to white because we've got the dark theme and it will work the best. And with that, we've created the first chart that we've got. So I mean that pie chart. The next thing that we need to create is to create the bar chart. So maybe I will just make a bar chart and that the pie chart. So we will have some kind of difference over here. And here will be where we are going to have the sales over time, monthly. So we've got monthly sales, monthly DF, sorry, because we need to filter that DF and have a copy of that. And right now we are going to have fun with that. So we are going to get there and create a new column, which will be the month, and we will convert sales date to monthly periods. And to work with that, we've got monthly, sales date, and TF2 period, M, and as type we need to have a string. That should be that. And yeah, it works as it should. Whenever we need to group data by month and then make the sum of the sales amount. So monthly summary equal monthly TF dot group by, and here we'll have monthly TF month. We need also as index set it to 4, and we need the sales amount that sum. So we are summing our sales amount. That's why we need that monthly summary over here. Okay, so right now we also need to have that figure. So our bar chart, how it will look like. Time equals px.bar. And here, first of all, our monthly salary. The next will be the month. And then we've got the sales. The x value is the x-axis, so it will have the months. The y value will have the total sales that we've got over here. And the title works exactly the same that we've got over here. So with our pie chart. Then we've got our color. Y color is sales amount because it sets to the, okay, I forgot. It's about have the intensity, but also I forgot one more thing. So text auto should be the true over here, and also the continuous style should be not like you said, but plasma to have a small color gradient over here. And the next thing, a thick time that update layout, and here plot UG color will be RGBA 000, so transparent plot background. Paper VG color, so we've got transparent card background. Font color, come on. Font color will be white. So it's self-explanatory. Hover mode will be in the X1. So we show hover tooltips whenever we just get through across that X axis. And we need X axis, it will be the month. Y axis, it will be the not sales amount, but total sales, it will be much more better. And we need to return both figures to update the graph component. So return pick region and pick time. And we need to have that run to run our dashboard, and it will start the command. The local development server with HTTP 127, and I will just show you if everything will work. Okay, we've got it. And we've got the error over there. We already run that server. The next error we've got over there. Axis, okay. I see where it goes. It's over here. And yep, our dashboard works as it should. And right now we've got everything available over there. So we've got our sales amount. You can have fun with that. You can zoom out to have more. You can get to ultra tool, some kind of widget, and see which region sells what amount of that. And you've got very simple layout for our data set that we've got currently available. So I mean inside our database sales.db. And thank you very much for that, and see you in the next episodes.